good, man? It's your boy, JusB, and welcome back to the JusB Show. Now, for all of my returning listeners, welcome. Y'all already know what the show is about, but for the people that this is your first time tapping in with your boy, let me tell you a little bit about the JusB Show. We're going to talk about self-love, unity, progression, and community support. That has been one of the biggest topics that I've been rocking with lately. I'm going to talk to my guy right here. We're going to find out who he is, where he come from, what he's currently doing right now, and then the progression part, what he plans to do. Then after that, of course, we have to motivate the people right after the roller coaster that I'm about to take you on. You cool with that, big dog?
Let's go.
Man, I want to introduce y'all to the one and only Skinny. Right now, he's definitely known for the Crush the Mic cipher that's going viral in Vegas. If you haven't if you're an artist and you haven't tapped into that, you missing out. Get with the Code 7 team over there. The Code 7 Army, as a matter of fact, man. Skinny, what's happening, man? Welcome to the show, champ.
Yeah, man. Good to be here, man.
How you been, brother?
I've been good, bro.
Yeah, doing your thing, man.
Yeah, man.
Man, I've learned more about your production skill set on how you do things more in the last 5 minutes before we started this show than I would have ever imagined, because you do dope shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but that's to say, like, you don't we ain't gonna tell your secrets, but you don't always need the top tier shit to create content, man. What do you tell me a little bit about that? What you know about that?
So, because I'm a YouTube guy, you know, I'm one of them YouTube University dudes. So because of that, right, what I learned is like certain stuff, like people that got viral content, they do stuff like go buy a new camera, try the cheapest camera on Amazon, see if it get the same results. So I learned, like, by them doing that, sometimes it get the same results as the most expensive camera. Yeah. Just using your phone get the same results. Right. Because quality is just quality, right? 1080p is 1080p. Right. No matter how you put it. You're not gonna get too much. Don't mean people it's not enough people paying for YouTube to get the HD version anyway. Right. So yeah. Like,
I'm glad you said that, man, because most people automatically assume that they have to record in 4K, right? And then I explained it to them, like, look, if you're putting something on YouTube or like Tubi, Netflix, and shit like that,
it's not gonna go over 1080p.
Yeah, for YouTube you can go up to 8K.
You can, but I'm saying if you're not fully subscribed to YouTube, if you're not paying for YouTube, you can't get that quality anyway. Yeah. You know so like on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, X, all gonna dumb it
Threads,
down.
It automatically compresses your file to 1080p anyways. So you might as well do it natively 1080p. I mean, that just kind of makes sense, man.
I learned that. Even when it comes to like when you record certain stuff, like I could take something, I could try to send it to you right now, that I already got, and it won't go to you right away, right? You got to use all the other stuff to send it. Yeah. But I could snatch it straight from my YouTube, the same file, and it won't stop me from sending it because all everything, the megabytes, all that is down anyway. Yeah. It already suppresses it. Right. So just learning stuff like that, like, okay, it's not what people think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? I've noticed this as well, bro, ever since I've been in the business. It's like, y'all, you guys are not paying attention. Go to YouTube University. Yeah. Like, no, really, like, go to YouTube University. You are going to learn. They literally give you tutorials on how to do it all. Facts. How to do it all. You just got to go to YouTube University. But this thing, though, if you was the type of motherfucker that sit in your class and not pay attention, you just in the class, you ain't going to learn shit.
It ain't going to work. It's crazy. I just had an artist call me the other day because he was like, man, I see your YouTube shorts is popping up on my thing. He like, how you get that to go? I'm like, keywords. Yeah. He like, what's that? So I was like, yeah, well, it's not for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to figure it out, man. Like, everything matter, everything counts. You know what I'm saying? And you never know who's looking. Yeah. So you just got to just stay focused, bro.
So you consider yourself Vegas media?
Yeah.
Okay. Most How did you even get into this game in the first place, bro? I'm probably the one person in Vegas that does not know Skinny's backstory, man. I need to know. Now I'm nosy.
Bro, so fed up, really, just irritated with everything, and I still get irritated. I just don't voice it as much no more. But that's really what it was, bro. I was fed up. Like, I was tired of people talking, saying they gonna do this and do that, and I was tired of being the one to complain, right? Like, man, y'all not doing this, and but I'm not putting my best foot forward. Right. So it really was that. Like, I was an artist at one point, so going to shows and realizing, like, damn, I brought 100 people with me. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't make $1. So now I'm paying attention to that. Like I just brought 100 people with me. We all paid to get in. Y'all trying to give me a bottle, but I don't drink.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so none of this is making sense. So just paying attention and then realizing, like, most people in Vegas media don't care for Vegas culture.
Okay.
They don't care for nothing
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So by me learning that, like, y'all really don't give a fuck. Most people just want the money grab, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, like, let's say Icy Jones, and it's not the shit on Icy Jones. But let's say Icy Jones. Somebody who don't know the game, they see Icy Jones. They don't know his come up.
Right.
So they hear Icy Jones say, they hear Icy Jones, hey, man, I want to come on the show. And he like, yeah, $75 or $50 or whatever he's charging at the time. If he got to deal whatever he's doing. So then they like, damn. So then they try to start their own thing because they like, oh, well, I just seen Icy Jones had 20 interviews. So 20 times, you know what I'm saying?
That's how they thinking.
They do their math. And they figure that's how it works. So most people get into the game to be a money grab. Nothing controlled by Vegas is ran by anybody from Vegas.
Okay.
So learning that too. We don't have no staple here. And whatever is considered a staple here, trust me, they not from Vegas.
Right.
So learning shit like that. Like, so wanting to be the one that's like, what I'm doing is going to be, I'm from Vegas. I'm making this for Vegas. I want the world to come see it. And I want motherfuckers to say, yeah, that's from Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go to Atlanta.
Yeah, you really about Vegas. You support Vegas 100%.
I'm serious about it, bro. I'm from here.
Yeah, I'm from here too, man. I'm a native. And that's something we also learned how close we really connected.
Yeah, bro.
And that's super dope. Now, on my post the other day, not even on just that post, man. I post all the time like, yo, I'm big on Vegas unity. In Vegas, you know. Yeah, you jumped over there and, you know, bros don't come in much on my post. But when you jumped on, you said, I've learned that just makes for a great conversation.
That's it.
Why is that, bro? Like, if anybody know about this entertainment business,
nobody's serious, bro. Nobody's serious, and everybody is envious. So I learned that, right? Like when I came into the game, I told you I'm a YouTube dude. So I came in like, hey, y'all, we got to create a community. We got to create a community of YouTube where when they visit my page, they go to your page and all that, right? Because I'm watching different people and it makes you bounce around to all their friends that's doing the same thing. So if you got 5 people that's reacting, they got a community of reactors. Right. So now when you pay Skinny, you pay JusB, you pay Icy Jones, you pay everybody at once because they have a circuit. So when day one, when I first came in, I hit everybody up. Hey, bro, this is what we need to do. Nobody was fucking with me. I hit 1,000 subscribers in a year. Everybody started hitting me. Okay. Hey, what's going on? I gave them the same game. I reached out to everybody for everything I wanted, right? Like, hey, man, I tried the Unity thing, right? I reached out like, hey, I want to try to do some events. Right. You're a promoter. I guarantee I can get the people in the building. You can still get your money. Right. Set it up. That wouldn't happen. When I wanted help with filming stuff, I hit people that I know, videographers. Hey, this is what I want to do. Da-da-da. Nobody fuck with me. So I always reached out. So creating a community is good for the conversation. Like people have the conversation all the time. I see it all the time. Nobody is serious. To me, I haven't seen nobody serious. Everybody is envious. Right. When I first found out about your show, you had Stevie Make 'Em Laugh on there. Okay, yeah. Stevie, my boy. Yeah. So he reached out to me like, hey, man, go check me out. I'm on the JusB Show. It's on Roku. Right. I'm like, who's JusB? Yeah. So when I watch it. Damn, I forgot I was on Roku. See? That's how I be tapped in. I tell people I really be paying attention. So he like, it's on Roku. I'm like, okay, bet. So I got my Roku, my daughter's Roku. I get on, I go watch the show. I'm like, oh, this is dope. Who is he? Like, where you from? So he tell me from Vegas. And then you did another interview with a famous guy. I want to say he's a famous singer back in the day. Donnell Jones. Yes. So you did another one. I'm like, okay, so he tapped in. Like, he really talking to people. He doing his thing. So I paid attention. So that's how I come across a lot of people. And then I noticed, like, okay, he's about unity. Like, I do see you about unity. But I'm like, everybody is envious. Like, once they see, oh, he got motion, they want to fall back. Yeah. As long as you don't got motion, they'll work with you. Man. As long as ain't nothing going on with you, they'll work with you. Yeah. Like, I had people, I just said this, like, I would never expose y'all. But I've seen text messages of people being mad at me. I've heard conversations of people being mad at me. Yeah. And everybody I genuinely reached out to, I genuinely tried to work with. And they just got mad at me. I'm like, and they wouldn't say it to me. they'd call me right now. We'd be cool. Like, and I don't hold nothing against nobody. But just noticing that, like, y'all not serious. Because as soon as you see me moving, you mad that you not moving.
Message.
So yeah, so I peep all that. Like, once you see me having some motion, you don't want to get behind it, and that's cool. Like I just told my team. I was telling my team before this year started. Me and my guy Ben came on here and he said something about promotion.
Yes, sir.
Right. I was telling Ben all the time, like, bro, why you not promoting? And he like, man, we doing all this for the artists. They should.
Right.
I'm like, listen, I don't live like that. As a human being, forget media, all that.
Yeah.
I don't never expect JusB to do nothing that I expect you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Just because I do it don't mean you'll do it. I like people post. I share people post. Everybody ain't gonna share like my shit. So, but I'm not mad at you because you didn't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you probably didn't even see it.
Right.
So just stuff like that. Like, so I told my team straight up, like, we gotta promote. Cause when we first started, everybody was sharing it. Once they seen like, it's working, everybody fell back because they don't understand why they're not working.
Man, I'm happy that you brought that up. I've learned so much by interviewing Ben. I just had Big Ben, Benjamin Davis, the Las Vegas Legends was in the building, and I learned a lot, even just from this brief conversation that we've had,
we say
bro.
Code 7 Army.
Yeah.
Because he's a vet.
That makes sense, man.
That's why we say Code 7 Army.
Yeah, I love that, man. Intent. I love branding with intention, bro. I'm all about that. But I can, I 100% agree with you because when I first hit the scene, I got popular real quick, right? Okay. And everybody was like, bro, where did you come from? Who are you? What are you doing here? What's your intentions? And I kept it flat out real, like, yo, I'm here to gain exposure, bring people together, inspire people, and make some money. Period. Nice. I've always been open about that. But when I got motion, the people that was there in the beginning is no longer there. They no longer there. I remember messing with a team and they told me, if you stop messing with us, you're going to fall off. And I looked back at him and said, bro, I'm different.
Facts.
If you stop messing with me, y'all going to fall off. And that's exactly what happened, bro.
Listen, I say it all the time. I've seen it, right? Like, it's not too much. Everybody preach consistency, but nobody is consistent, right? So they preach it. My first year, I did 1,000. The second year, I think we was on close to 1,000, probably right after that. And then I completely fell back. All last year, I didn't really do shit.
Right.
I got mad at everybody. I was pissed off. Everything was irritating me. So I don't like venting, though. I don't like bitching or complaining or none of that. So I just let everybody do their thing. And then I was like, all right, so this year I'm gonna step it back up. I'm back doing another 600. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know I can do it.
Yeah.
So I don't care about what nobody else is doing.
Right.
But a team is a big thing. That's why I hit Icy when y'all started under the hood. I'm like, bro, I like what y'all doing. Like, I like that y'all bringing everything together. I like that. Yeah. And then when I seen it went from 50 to 2, I'm like, okay, well, maybe I was right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, maybe it just don't work. And it's nobody's fault. It's just everybody get envious because they don't understand why you. You know what I'm saying? It's like being Beyonce and Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
It's like, why your record selling more than mine?
Bro, they made it very hard to be a leader. Right. Now I knew that, like, my mother the only thing that my parents ever taught me was to be a leader. What? Like, bad boy? That's period.
That's what it's
That's the only option. Number one is the only option, period. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I just feel like how I live my life, how I give myself admirations to myself, how I inspire myself, the things that I listen to, the things that I intake, bro, is all to become a leader. That's all I want to be, is a leader, right?
100.
And I thought I was doing a great job, but I was taking a risk because I was grabbing at people around the city who also felt like they were leaders. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing wrong with that, though.
It's nothing wrong with that, but they were not comfortable. In order to be a good leader, you got to be a great follower.
Facts.
And they weren't ready to step into that followership.
Yeah.
And to become a leader. Because I'm like, yo, follow me for a minute. I got the blueprint. It's been working. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Follow me for a minute. Allow me to show you this way. And then guess what? Now you can do it. But when it came to that, bro, everybody was like, pew, pew, pew,
listen,
pew.
man, even being a part of gang culture, bro, like, one thing I learned I was big on Chicago gang culture. Like when I was younger, I loved Chicago gang culture, right? But I learned like you can have the different leaders and everybody could play their position, right? Like they had Chicago had the soldiers, the generals, the lieutenants. You know what I'm saying? Like they had them positions and everybody played their part. And if you went against that, you know, everything happened. Bringing that to media don't work the same.
Don't work.
Don't work the same.
It don't work. It don't work.
But it seems like it should, right? Like
right.
It makes perfect sense. Like, why can't you just be the general? Why can't you run your group of people? I run my group of people. Like, why can't we both lead? Right. And then I can follow too, right? Like, if you're the best person with the camera, I don't need to tell you what to do. I got it. You do your shit. Right. You feel me? If you're the best person doing the audio, do your shit. Like, I don't mind playing the back seat. Right. I actually prefer it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just want to run everything that's going on. So, man, it's the best videographer you're going to get. It's the best engineer you're going to get. Here's the best singer you're going to get. Like, I just want the best of the best on my team. Yeah. And then let's figure it out.
And then it's crazy that even though Vegas is like that, and I've been mentioning this a lot lately, is I really feel like these niggas out, no offense to you niggas out there, but it is what it is. Yeah. Everybody needs that validation. Everybody got that little validation tick in their goddamn neck. Yeah. Right? It's like without that.
For nothing.
They don't feel like nothing. But then on top of it, they had nerves to not be really doing shit.
That's why it's fucking.
Just because you run, just because you do a quick 40-yard dash sprint, don't mean you got motion, player. You got to do that and then take a rest. But guess what? Do it again all the way around the track. Facts. Like 100,000 times. Facts. Non-stop in order to even consider yourself having motion. So it just be blowing my mind, man. What's your intake on that? Validating these niggas, man.
That's why I'm big on fuck award shows in Vegas.
Because these going viral.
Because of that, bruh. Because of motherfuckers feel like they validated and they did something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell me how good of an artist you is if you still selling dope to make your money. Right. Like, I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you not doing nothing. I don't give a fuck that your song went viral. Yeah, it went viral on that videographer's page, which wasn't a part of yours. So he made all the money off of it. Plus, you paid him to get the video done. So you paid him and he getting paid on the back end, and you're getting nothing, but you got noticed.
But you got clout.
It didn't fucking work. That's why I'm not a fan. That's why it's fuck. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all forever. Fuck these award shows in Vegas because they disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and I was telling my guy this. Like, I got a award. Shout out to my guys. But they had gave me Fifth Element gave me a award too on some honoring shit. I appreciate the honorary shit is cool. But when you say awards, right, and you're putting somebody in the exact position, it makes no sense because when you put the real names that's really doing numbers, how did he make it? Right. How did he win? Like, how did he win this award for real? And then you tell me
what was the criteria?
Yeah, what's the criteria? So you mean to tell me that he just reached out to a bunch of his people and they voted and that's how they won?
Bro, hold on. I got this shit gonna be funny as hell. But wait a minute. I knew it was a problem in Vegas with the awards. And yo, this is nothing against the people that put it on.
No, nothing against y'all.
Shout out to y'all. Keep doing y'all greatest shit. But I knew it was an issue when
hustle, man.
I knew it was an issue when people that were nominated didn't know that they were even nominated. Because I was like, what? How is that possible?
You spelling people's names. It'd be awards.
Bruh, no, they didn't spell my name wrong. I said, I don't even want to win them up.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Take it off.
I told somebody straight up.
That's like, disrespectful.
One thing my mom always told me is your name is your name. Don't let nobody call you nothing else. Yeah. You feel me? So you're not finna just disrespect my name and I'm just gonna be cool. I done tripped out on teachers in elementary behind fucking up my name. So to just think that's already wild. And then it's not even, this is nothing against the award shows. It's the people, right? Because you hate it when your name wasn't on there. They was bitches. They ain't got it right and nothing. Then when your name get on there, you want everybody to vote. Stop calling it a award show and call it People Choice. Right. Because they didn't do nothing to get this award. Right. So if it's not an honoring show, or if it's not a people choice, if it's not titled right,
Yeah.
because I can accept a people choice.
Well, look like Under the Hood is gonna put together a People's Choice Award.
Yeah, you got to do that, bruh. You got to do a people choice because that way we know that
to make it fair.
Because the people is voting.
Yeah.
Because in actuality, it don't make sense.
Right. It's like, who are the top dogs? Who are the people that has done the footwork, done the groundwork, and then are in position to even say, like, oh, yeah, he qualifies.
Where's your committee?
She qualifies and all that. There's no committee. The committee is the people who created it and their friends who would love to be involved, man. But before we continue, man, we got to jump into self-love, brother. What is some things that Skinny does before he goes out and does Crush the Mic Cypher and Code 7 Army and all these damn events you be doing?
Bruh. So it really just be ideas in my head. So this is what I learned from doing this. Just get them out, right? Whatever your ideas is, just get them out. Nobody's going to help you.
Yeah.
That's not what's going to happen, right? So get it out. So before I do it, I just already tell myself, like, it's going to work. You already mapped it out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So my self thing is I already got it.
Yeah.
Like I already got it. I already made everything happen. It's already there. Now it's just putting it in front of the people's face. Because it already makes sense. Yeah. You can't tell me it don't make it already makes sense. It's already been done. I just didn't do it. Right. It's already been done. Like there's nothing new. You know what I'm saying? 50 years of hip hop right now. Yeah. There's nothing I can do that haven't been done in hip hop.
Right.
But I just gotta recreate it and put my twist on it. It's
I love that.
Yeah, it's like a rapper rapping about selling drugs. Like, everybody rapped about selling drugs.
Yeah.
Maybe you just sold fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? Like you just switched the drug.
Hell yeah. I love that, man. So the one thing how I've been able to create unity in the city, right, is one thing I can remember before I jumped into the podcast game and the entertainment game was like, I remember watching like Rap Genius because I like reading the lyrics to the songs and shit, especially with Twisted because he rapped too goddamn fast. You know what I'm saying?
Mad you got rid of that. I thought that was the
it ain't going though.
Okay,
gotcha. So that's what I do. I think about shows like Steve Harvey Show. Then you got the JusB Show, Vlad TV, JusB TV, Rap Genius, Lyrical Digest.
Right.
You got that Tonight's Conversation show. Shout out to him. I love that platform. But we got the topic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this is where all of this stem from. And when I'm creating the bigger ones, like a Gentleman's Choice, where it's 4 men in a camaraderie and we doing our thing, that's unity, right? The topic, when you got my whole entire studio is full of people and we all just in there talking about real life shit. That's how I create unity. And I feel like that's kind of what you do too. With all your different platforms, you're able to bring the people together. And we ain't able to bring them all together all at once. And there's real life shit that's stopping that.
I mean, so I tell people unity is kind of easy for me because I did it way before podcasting, right?
Yeah, it is.
We did Water Wars in 2015.
I remember you telling me that, man. I wish I was fucking with y'all then.
Bro. And we had that 2015 is the first time I talked to somebody from Donna.
Nice.
That's how much I didn't deal with nobody from, like, my first time having conversation, kicking it with them and being around them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So we did Water Wars 2015. We literally was taking every hood to every hood to shoot water guns.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So because it's Vegas and it's small.
Right.
So although you might be a Crip or you might be a Gerson, you got a homeboy or a cousin from somewhere else. So just going to wet up your cousin from Gerson and you're from a Crip neighborhood,
right,
was bringing unity.
Yeah.
Now we was taking our kids. My only regret from that is not continuing it every year. Mm-hmm. Because I told somebody in 2015, my daughter at the time was 6. Mm-hmm. My daughter was 6. So I was like, if we can do this for 10 years, by that time my daughter would be 16.
Right.
She will already know these other little girls.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I used to tell kids when I first got out of prison, like, go to your enemies, go to your ops funeral. Yeah. I promise you, you're gonna see somebody you know there. Mm. Watching them cry gonna change your perspective. You know what I'm saying? So
that's deep, man.
Yeah. So I believe in. So unity was always easy for me, bringing people together because I don't mind reaching out. Like once I came home from the joint, it was like, man, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's past. Like, I just did time in prison. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Like
Oh,
I'm
we
not,
good.
like I'm not tripping. Like, and I didn't have no hard time. It just was like, when you go to prison, it's unity.
Yeah.
All the blacks is together, bro. I don't care what neighborhood you from.
Mm-hmm.
I know if these white boys feel some type of way right now, we all finna get stabbed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, it's up.
it's gonna go up. If these Mexicans not feeling us today, we all finna get stabbed. So I don't care where you from.
Yeah.
We got to get home to our families.
Facts.
So coming to the streets, it was the same mentality. Like, bro, I got to get home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to make it home to my kids. Whatever I did, if I did something crazy to you, my bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know I was a kid. I just told my cousin the other day, he's falling out one of his stepson, low key.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, like, he did this. And I'm telling him the same thing. Like, what would you have did at 18?
Right.
If you tell me you would have did something different, then go ahead and go check him.
Mm-hmm.
But if you would have did the exact same thing at that exact same age, you need to have a conversation before you put your hands on.
Right. I
People
feel
don't think
that,
about
man.
them.
I feel that, man. Now let's jump on this little roller coaster. You know, I always gotta get
Let's
into
go,
the
man.
deep questions and shit, man.
Let's go.
Since you've been in the industry, and that was since what year?
2020.
20. Oh, so you jumped in when I jumped in.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
we out here. Yo, yeah. I see why they
Pandemic was coming, man.
I see why they envious.
Pandemic came, man.
Well, since you've been in the game, man, what's one thing that just almost broke you, man? Where you was just like, you know what? I'm not doing this shit no more.
Oh, we
Fuck
did
that
view-
shit. And
we
then
did-
how were you able to come out of that?
Okay. Let me retract real quick.
Okay.
I started with Views from the 7 in 2017.
Okay.
So that was my first podcasting.
Gotcha.
I got into Vegas media 2020. Okay,
Gotcha.
so boom, just had to get past that. What did I ask the question one more time?
Yeah. What's the one thing that almost broke your spirit when it come to this? And you was just like, you know, I'm done with this shit.
With media it was nothing.
No.
Nothing broke me media wise.
Okay.
Because I had no intention. Nobody else's intentions mattered to me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do this for nobody else.
Yeah.
So nothing in media broke me, right? I stopped speaking up,
Mm-hmm.
but that was because I know that we not gonna stand together.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I tell anybody, like Martin Luther King went to jail hundreds of times,
Yeah.
right? Like we could say he was whatever. He went to jail hundreds of times because he believed in what he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you say he wasn't Malcolm X or not, he was going to jail because he believed in what he was talking about.
Yeah.
We not willing to go to jail. We're not willing to die. So if you ain't willing to die behind nothing, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm ready to die for it. So
Right.
when I get upset, if I'm upset at award show, if I'm upset about anything going on in Vegas, somebody disrespecting Vegas, promoters putting on and not giving Vegas a shot,
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to die.
Yeah.
And because I know everybody else not, I should shut up. Like y'all not ready to die. I'm gonna die for mine every
Right.
time. You feel me? Like same as with my kids. You feel me? So nothing in media broke me at all. Cause
Right.
I realized niggas is weenies.
Right.
Niggas is weenies. So nothing in media broke me.
Let them know, man.
But I would say my breaking moment when I first started media.
Mm-hmm.
I think probably Jones the only person that know this, but
Don't Jones know every fucking thing?
that's my guy, man.
Jones be knowing everything. Hey, that boy, hey, he'll give you that talk, man.
That's my guy, cause he just pull up on me. But when I started media, I was still selling dope,
Okay.
right? So like the Code 7 house when it first started was the crack house.
Okay.
So when people would be interviewing this
Right.
crackheads not
Oh,
the door,
shit.
I wouldn't sell no drugs when nobody was there, but I was still
Like,
selling
yeah,
dope. The house got busted. I was scared as shit, and it was like I got my girls. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, I can't go back. I went to jail on some fluke driving shit, like on a fluke, honestly. And I was in jail for like 4 days, and I was like, I'm not selling dope no more. It had nothing to do with selling dope.
Right.
I literally went to jail for like a traffic ticket type shit, like some old shit I ain't pay. And I was just like, I can't see myself giving them people this time that I should be giving my daughters.
Right.
So that broke me, but it had nothing to do with media.
Yeah.
But that was a breaking moment while doing media where I was like, I got to put both foot in
Right.
with media. Like this has to work.
Yeah.
You got to pay for something.
Yeah.
I don't care if it just pay the light bill. You got to pay something.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, that was a breaking
Hey,
moment.
man, I really feel like with the people that's in Vegas media right now, I really believe this, bro. One of these groups, gonna make it. And I think that we got the skill set. No, I feel like the media got the mindset that once one of us make it, we bring in the rest too. Because why not?
I think it's gonna be the 5th.
Because why not, bro?
Yeah.
You know, the 5th really doing their thing.
I feel like this 5th is really stepping for the city. I feel like what you've been saying, if we do unite, it will work. I just feel like we don't believe in it as much as we say we do. Right? I mean, I think that's everybody. Like, I'm not discounting nobody. Me too. We don't believe in it as much as we say we do. Because if we did, I'd talk to you more.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'd talk to people in media more. Because you got to think, in any situation, that's what goes on.
Yeah.
Like, we just treat it different. If you was game banging, you going to talk to all the gang members.
Yeah.
Damn near every day. You feel me? Like, you need to know what's going on. You got shot at yesterday. Who shot you? Who shot at you, so I can know where I don't need to be going?
Right.
Where was you at? You know what I'm saying? We don't have them conversations. We don't make them phone calls. And we don't validate how important it will be. You know what I'm saying? Because if we just made the phone calls, it'll happen. Because you've been around the people to make something happen.
Yeah.
I'll be around people to make something happen. Like, we've been in the rooms with the big people. And then we was never able to properly produce what should have been produced in that moment.
Right.
Because we too busy wanting it to be us and not them. So,
we got to get past that, man. For real, for real.
We got to.
Yo, I hope that everyone that's been on this episode has enjoyed it. We are getting close to that end time, man. But before we do that, we ain't leaving without motivating people. We at least got to do that. But before we do that, man, let them know where they can find you, brother.
If you go to, there's so many pages. Right now, go to Crush the Mic on Instagram. Go follow Crush the Mic on Instagram if you're an artist. KRUSHDAMIC Cyphers. Go follow that. Skinny Junior 777 on Instagram. Don't worry about Facebook because I don't care about them people over there that much. And everything is really Skinny JR 777. Wherever you need to find me at, my TikTok, all that is Skinny JR 777. And Code 7 on YouTube, KODESE7EN.
Man, make sure y'all tap in. If y'all my supporters and y'all haven't tapped in with Code 7 or Skinny himself, make sure you tap in and go and follow the Crush the Mic Cypher. That shit is really dope. He's had dope people. I see that y'all, they said, y'all thought we forgot about R&B, huh? I said, oh, shit. We got the angel voice. That's what my wife call it, the angel voice. Lacey is about to be in the building or already has been in the building.
Oh, yeah, no, it's done. It's
done.
Shit. We're going to drop it Christmas Eve because it was actually supposed to be New Year's. But
nice.
They convinced me.
Yeah.
To drop it earlier.
They convinced me. It'd be like, that's how they get you. They be getting my ass sometimes. Yeah. That's super dope.
I'm an R&B dude, though, man. So, yeah, it was only right.
Yeah.
It was only right. I did some R&B.
Hell yeah, man.
A couple more people on my tap.
Before we jump off, man, and right before we motivate the people, brother, let me just say this to you. I see everything that you're doing. I don't know how long you've been in the game. I thought you kind of have been in there longer than me or whatnot, but none of that matters because I see your motion, I see your movement. And even though we don't talk as often as we should, media, we have to change that ASAP. I'm going to start a fucking committee.
I mean that with all
happening.
media. Like, I'm not media need to conversate. Like, now, me and the 5th, we talk. You know what I'm saying? OT like, hey, man, we're going to be here.
Yeah.
Hey, we got this going on. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But we personally don't. Like, I used to tell people when I did events, like, if you media, you can come for free.
Right.
Like, I'm not even tripping. You
know
what I'm saying? Pop out. And then, support, because I'm going to do the same thing. So
as you should.
I just look at it like that, bro. I share everybody's stuff. I subscribe to everybody's stuff. Like, if I react to you, I've subscribed.
Right.
Like, I don't care if I got if I subscribe to 1,000 people. That don't matter to me.
Hell yeah,
if
man.
I reacted to you, I subscribe. If as soon as I know you send me your YouTube, I subscribe. I share all the time. I share everybody's shit. Now, don't force me.
Right.
Don't get in my inbox and get to saying, hey, man, do this because I'm doing this.
Right.
Because if you go to my page, it's 1,000 things I done did.
Right.
So
and you ain't anyway. That's besides the point.
Don't
man.
force me. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it like you finna bully me in the share though. But
Hey man, I'm super proud of everything that you got going on. Bro. You and the team over there at Code 7 Army. Make sure y'all keep doing y'all thing, man.
DJ
Bless these people. DJ Do. Hey, shout out to DJ Do Wrong. He be killing this shit for real, for real. Yeah. One piece of advice, anybody in the world, what would that piece of advice be?
Whatever you want to do it. Stop talking about it. Don't tell your friends. Don't tell your mama. Do it. That's my only advice. Whatever you want to do it. Start today. I don't care about what you don't got, what haven't happened. Do it. If you only got your phone, use your phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you them little lavender mics is $10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is. Start today.
Yeah.
Figure it out. If the people love you, if the people love what you're doing, they will help you elevate.
Yeah.
If they don't, you just ain't gonna never elevate.
You gotta have the right team around you.
Gotta have a team around
Again,
you.
man, make sure y'all go tap in with Code 7, Crush the Mic Cypher, the Las Vegas Legends, DJ Do Wrong, man. Everybody
man.
over there, and Views from the 7, man. They got
look, we got a
shit.
show.
They got just as many as Under the Hood,
bro. Views from the 7. Views from the 7 will be having a show February 8th, man. Pop out, Pajama Jam. If you ever been to a Views from the 7 event, we sell out every time. It's always great. Trust me. It will be great. We haven't had a show or nothing yet where we haven't done something spectacular. So Views from the 7 too. Y'all got a lot going on, bro.
We gonna have to sit down and talk, man. But y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy JusB. This is the JusB Show, and I need y'all to smile, laugh, and definitely motivate, inspire one to then inspire all. And last but not least, I need you to just be the best version of your goddamn self. Once you comfortable doing that, show your neighbor, show a peer how to do that, because we not all comfortable with being living in our authenticity. So help them.
That's
and
a
just
dope
remember,
name flip too.
and just remember,
man,
man, your imprint can never be duplicated. You one of a kind, baby, and I'm out.
Yo, that's a